brutally honest said Nina also was pretty cold in the leaked video of her reaction to being told Sebastian. Why was she pretty cold? What do you mean she was pretty cold? First of all, why did he take the time to even call her? Yeah, Nina had nothing to do with Sebastian. That wasn't her problem right then. I mean, she needed to know, but she didn't need to know right then. What was she supposed to say? And she didn't even know if he was telling the truth or lie. She offered to help. What do you mean pretty cold? She offered to help. She offered to get flyers and stuff. And he, because she didn't believe CP. Well, I might have not believed him either, to be honest with you. She looked it up once she looked it up. But once she looked it up, I understand what y'all are saying, but I was going to say, once she looked it up, she offered to get people to help. She offered to pass it around. He was with her like he was with me. As soon as we got off of my interview for 3 hours, I texted him and I said, Chris, send me one of those yard signs or some. I will pay for them. We're sitting here 15 months later, still hadn't got none. He don't want them yard signs out. Not here in Florida, not nowhere. He's triggered by the billboards. He don't want them out. They're for props. They were for props when Olivia concerned saying you lost a whole person and ruined their vacation. Wow. What do you want me to do? He smacked her kids in the mouth. I'm sorry if she was a little, he didn't want his daughter around her little girl. He's trying to take that kid for his mom. What? Excuse the hell out of me. What do you want her to do? Oh, Chris, I still love you so much. My God, let me fly down there on my dime and do everything and get on the ground and search, and you can just have faith. I'll go do everything that I can, and let me drop these charges in court while I'm thinking about it. What the hell do you want from her? Let me come down there and hold your wife's hand that you cheated on with me. For God's sake, what's wrong with y'all? Really, brutally honest? Well, what do you think AB was right about? What was AB right about? You want to talk about AB now? What you want to talk about AB? What was AB right about? If you thought AB was right, then you should be over at AB's. I thought we were talking about Sebastian, not AB. Would you like to call in? Because I got a phone number you can call in on. I'm not going to give you a link. Oh, where did my number go? Y'all put my number up. 448-232-4450. You want to call me? Come on, brutally honest. Well, Chris is welcome to call in too. I'm not talking about Sebastian. I can't talk about Sebastian brutally honest because you're interrupting my live. So I'm addressing you right now. And what you're doing is you're bringing AB into this. Is AB still on YouTube? I think at least AB has more manners than you do. You seem to. So you seem to not learn nothing from AB. How about that? Look, Alicia says AB even believes the Proudfoots are guilty of sin. See, I knew he was smart. It don't matter, show poodle. Oh, what's the matter? You don't want to call in? Okay. Now I can get back. Okay. All right, brutally honest. You can't speak about Sebastian because you're too busy talking about CP and KP. God forbid you look at all sides and question everything. Well, and that's what I'm going to do, and you're not going to tell me how to run my channel. How about that? And if you wasn't such a weakling, you would call my number and call in, and then we could talk about it. So what are you scared of? Big bad Smiley? Anyway, we're going to continue to talk about Chris and Katie, because guess what? That's whose house Sebastian disappeared from. No, you don't have to call in. I'm sure you won't. Brutally honest, you're not. So how about this? Y'all talk amongst yourselves. I'm turning my chat off and turning my camera off, and I'm with what I'm doing. How about that? So Chris wanted to be in his own home, and he did not want anyone of any authority to ever believe Sebastian, in my opinion. He wanted everybody to think Sebastian was a liar, and Katie went along with whoever and whatever Chris said, and that was not the right thing for her son. It definitely was not the right thing for her son. Ellie stated both Chris and Katie have cooperated with them, but they have never said they are innocent. Never. Again, cooperation does not mean innocent. And today, almost 15 months later, I don't think either of them, Katie or Chris, is still cooperating with them. But that's just and I'm entitled to my opinion. I'd love to hear Ellie, though, come out and say if they are, but they won't. Ellie has said they are exploring all, that's A-L-L, all possibilities. And I'm sorry to tell you all this, but all possibilities include foul play, mom knowing. All possibilities include Chris possibly being there, and possibly other families knowing or being a part of. And to be fair, even Seth, even though they know he has an airtight alibi, it's important to know Ellie said they are not ruling out, and this is an ongoing investigation. The primary search area has been concentrated on, from Ellie and volunteers and stuff like that, has been Sumner County. But we can't get a straight answer from Ellie if Clarksville has been searched. But I know people has called and they haven't answered on that. I'm talking about by the police, by them or their volunteers. However, the FBI, the missing poster by the FBI for Sebastian notes he has ties to Clarksville. Family and acquaintances is usually what that suggests. While we all know that that is where his dad Seth lives, and he spent weekends or alternate weekends with him, Chris and Katie was asked if he knew how to get there. Immediately, they both said yes. So could he have got out and ran from Katie? Why would he run from his mother, though? Could he ran away to walk to his dad's? Sure. Is it possible? Yeah. Is it probable? Nope.